There are new questions about who should investigate deaths and derailments on Canada's railways. Some of those questions coming from the widow of a CP rail worker. Now, she says there's no independent investigation into whether criminal negligence played a role in the death of her husband because the rail companies are allowed to police themselves. We get that story from Dave Seglins.
Saskatchewan, an oil train derailed on track that had seen problems before. No police investigated. 2 months later, a second derailment nearby on the same line. Again, no police investigation. CBC's found that in many crashes, there's either no police investigation or it's left to the railway's own company police.
Well, there's no oversight.
Tara Gigin's husband was crushed to death working at a CP rail yard in 2013. There were problems in that yard. CP police looked into them, but won't tell her what they found. She asked for outside help, but was told no. Case closed.
The Regina Police basically said it's not within their jurisdiction, even though it happened inside the city. They said they don't have the authority to investigate, as did the RCMP.
So she's hired a lawyer to launch a constitutional challenge.
The private rail police should be disbanded. So, for example,
Tavengwa Ranyoa says because railways have their own police forces, outside police don't get involved.
We cannot have a situation in Canada where corporations can own the police who will investigate them and tell nothing to the victims of the people who died on their premises. And we're saying it's unconstitutional. CP and CN and no railway company should be allowed to investigate themselves.
Tara Gigin and her lawyer have now written to the Prime Minister and the Transport Minister demanding changes.
Mr. Garneau and the federal Liberal government need to decide whose side they are on. Corporate Canada and private police forces, or the side of Canadians, regular working Canadians and families like mine.
The Transport Minister declined our request for an interview. CP police say their investigations are independent and fully comply with Canada's railway law. Dave Seglin, CBC News, Toronto.